Season 6, let's get sickening. I sound like Daffy Duck. Clock it. Hi, Canada. I'm Van Goth. I'm 27, and I'm a bitch. I would say I'm like the cross between a burlesque artist and a rock star, where I want to be sexy and hot, but I also want to be like, you know that feeling, I've been sewing since I was 16. I don't need to stretch material in an ugly bodysuit pattern. I can make actual fashion. This look is giving, I own the circus. I fund it, I pay their bills. Girl, look at me. This is drag. Clock it. I'm kind of like a love it or hate it kind of girl. You either love me or you hate me, but either way, you talk about me.
Here with Van Goth, our winner of Canada's Drag Race Season 6.
Yes.
I want to know what was going on in your head when Brooklyn said your name. What was the first thought that went through?
Oh my God, I don't even know. Like disbelief. Like I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Like I worked so hard to get here. I worked so hard throughout the whole competition, and I was like, damn, I really did it.
You did, and like, what was like? Has it sunk it in yet, or are you still kind of taking it in?
No, not even close. I mean, everyone keeps saying like, you're the winner, and I'm like, who, where? The winner's here?
Who, me?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I mean, it just happened like honestly mere hours ago, truly. And it's so amazing. I'm so grateful, truly.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're a sewing queen, and I want to know kind of, where does like your creativity come from? Because I think you've had honestly some of the best looks I've seen. Like the one look, I don't remember what the episode is, but the one with the face and then the two heads, they were just like
Yeah, like my
you
face.
just remember them, I was like,
Yeah.
man, they were amazing.
Thank you so much. I feel like as a kid, I was like really into like fantasy and like just like creating my own worlds in my head, like reading books and just playing with like dolls and stuff and just like creating stories, which is like kind of really where my love of drag and fashion comes from. I feel like I love to be a storyteller through those kind of things, which is like even all my runways are very like theatrical. They have an element of like my face reveal or like the other face. It's like there's always an element of like some sort of story or yeah, some idea that I hope will stick with you, and clearly some of them have. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. They were just like a whole nut level of like creativity. Was there like who in the cast would you like challenged you kind of creatively?
challenge me creatively in the cast. I feel like Sammy the most. I feel like Sammy was unlike anyone I'd ever met before, and just the way that she views things and the way that she like attacks challenges. She has like this uniquely Sammy quality about her that always works in her favor. I think even in like the finale, for example, it's like we're doing this choreographed dance, and although she may not have hit all the steps, she still was so Sammy about it, and it was still so captivating.
She has like a very like personality.
Yeah, she's also just so likable. I'm like, damn, I'd watch that girl for hours on TV.
I know with you like you went into the finale obviously with 4 wins, and then when the room kind of talked about biggest competition, the kind of focus like shifted. Do you think there's like a moment like that says more about how your confidence is perceived, or sometimes that it gets kind of overlooked?
I think a lot of the times in the competition, and Sammy even mentioned this in an earlier episode, I seemed so sure of myself to the other girls that I feel like they never wanted to really let me know that I was doing well because they thought it would like, I don't know, make me have a bigger ego or who knows
Mhm.
what. And I feel like also there's something to be said about like, I was the biggest competition in the room. I had 4 challenge wins. No one's ever had that before. But I feel
Mhm.
like saying that out loud almost gives it more power than if they never said it at all. And I feel like a lot of them just really just didn't want to say it, especially Ebony. I felt like she just really didn't want to acknowledge the fact that I was really the biggest competition in the room.
I mean, you have 4 wins. It's
Really,
like,
in
you're
any room,
dominating the competition.
there have been 70 queens on Canada's Drag Race, and I had more wins than every single one of them.
Yeah,
So
I think yeah.
statistically, yeah,
Statistically, yeah, I definitely think,
yeah,
like you said, I think it's just like you have almost like a confident persona. So
yeah.
it's and yeah, I mean, in the last episode, do you like with the challenge, like, do you see music kind of becoming a bigger part of your drag career after this win, or what's that looking like for
Oh
you?
my God, no, I am not a recording artist. Baby, I have a very specific voice that has done me wonders because I think it's very iconic and brandable, but it's definitely not a singing voice.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, doing the songs on Drag Race was so fun. I do not see music being a real thing for me, but maybe I'll release a song as like a little fun, little jokey bit and just have fun with it. But
Yeah.
definitely not gonna be getting an album from me or any of that nonsense. I'm not going to become the next Priyanka.
I love the honesty, you know? I respect that.
If there's one thing I'm known for on Canada's Drag Race, it's definitely honesty.
Good, good. And well, like, what challenge would you say that kind of pushed you furthest outside your comfort zone?
Ooh, great question. I would say low key the cruise ship commercial challenge on episode
Mm,
2.
okay.
I felt like I'm not used to like playing a character like that. I'm only ever really like used to being Van Gogh. So like
Hmm.
tapping into a character and being silly and like almost poking fun at yourself was something that I don't necessarily do. I think I take myself kind of seriously a little bit. So it was fun to like I guess like kind of break that a little bit and be like, I don't have to take myself too seriously. I can like poke fun at my own self.
And going from there, like, was there a particular challenge you really enjoyed? I mean, maybe minus all the sewing ones. Like, was there something that you really enjoyed doing?
Yes, not the sewing ones. That's an obvious answer.
Yeah.
I would say the challenge I enjoyed the most was the talk show, actually,
Okay.
with Maya and Ebony. It was just so fun to work in that group. We had such a great banter. We got along so well, and it was just such a fun challenge to film. It felt like we were really just girls filming a talk show and just kikiing and spilling the tea, and it was just like such a fun day to be there.
I love that. I love that. And was there like a specific moment then, I guess, that kind of tested, well, going back to the confidence, like tested your confidence kind of within the show?
I feel like when I was in the bottom or like
Hmm.
low on the playoffs, I think I'm a good performer. I think our cast is just filled with amazing performers. So unfortunately, I went up against Ebony, the juggernaut performer that she is, and I ended up at the bottom. And I felt like that was the first time in the competition that I felt I could go home tonight. And
Mm.
I was like, damn, I'm not done yet. I have more to do. And I think to come out of that, I right away like bounce back and win the next two challenges. I was like, okay, I got this.
Oh, amazing, amazing. And you've performed obviously, coast to coast. So I want to know like what's next, what's like the next space that Van Gogh wants to conquer?
I really want to get more into long form content on my YouTube. I also would love to do some other reality shows. Uh, Maybe ones that don't really, not necessarily drag, but maybe like traders or,
Okay.
everyone was saying I should do Project Runway, so maybe I should do Project
You'd be
Runway.
so good.
Maybe
Even
I should
on
do Project
Traders, I'm like,
Runway.
you'd be so good.
I basically won Canada's Drag Race times Project Runway this season, so maybe I'll just do Project Runway next season.
I would love that. But honestly, you've been honestly so I really enjoyed watching you. So you were really amazing through the show, and I can't wait to see what's next for you. Any last words like that fans can kind of expect?
Stay tuned to my socials. It's Van Goth on everything, ITSVANGOTH. And subscribe to my YouTube, and you'll be definitely getting tons of content from me throughout my reign this year. And yeah, be prepared. Expect the unexpected. I'm
Yeah.
not done yet. I'm just ramping up.
Yes, I'm excited. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, baby. So nice to see you again.
Bye. Nice
Bye
seeing
bye.
you.